Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend DG Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Lilith Hellfire, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Summer 69. 9999. I'm here for Peter.
What's new, pussycat? Whoa,
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa.
That's right, kids.
Or should I say, what's new, lizard cats?
It's kind of sort of our last week for Summer of 69 and Ultimate Spider Cast. We'll cheat a little next week. But this week, I am Phil. Joining me, as always, the queen of the 69. It is.
Thwip it good, Lilith Hellfire. And that's how you do a thwip, Ray Ray.
That's right. We're going to close out the year 1969 this week with Amazing Spider-Man 76 through 79.
Boy, what a time we had reading this book right here.
Like I said, next week will be unofficial because it'll be another sausage fest where we'll cover Spider-Man issue 69.
If I can wake up that early on a Sunday.
The fates converged, Lilith Hellfire. It just fell on this month.
It's like, don't drink on Saturday night and you'll be fine.
Don't go to sleep. Be like Ray. Ray, be late at night for Ray. All right. So, yes. Our last, the 1969 issues here on Ultimate Spider-Cast. All right. Let's jump in because... we'll have things to say about this. So, the first one, Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1, that's right, number 76, from September 1969, 969. The Lizard Lives. Writer, of course, Stan Lee. Penciler, John Buscema. Inker, Jim.
John.
I know, not Sal, John. Inker Jim Mooney and letterer Sam Rosen, and there's no editor on here, but I'm sure I bet my last cent it's Stan Lee.
What would ever give you that idea? 15 cents, bro. 15 cents.
Wait, who is this? Stanley Lieber? With the lizard on the oh, God. Sounds like a night at Lil's house. With the lizard on the rampage.
Armadillos, rock out with your bloop out.
All the Beast can remember is its defeat at the hands of Spider-Man and vows to get revenge against the wall crawler.
Here come Martha and Billy.
I know. Meanwhile, Spidey helps the Connors find a safe hotel room to hide in and vows to Martha and Billy that he will find Kurt and change him back to human form. Yeah, it's like how many other times have you done this already? Number 6.
The lizard is exhausting.
Man, he did drugs once, man, and it's come back every single time. Wait,
is it a metaphor for addiction, or is it a metaphor for hubris, or both? I'm not too sure.
I'd say both. He then returns home and returns to his guise of Peter Parker.
But isn't it made for Heaven's Waiting Room, aka Florida, right?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. He checks in on his Aunt May, who is resting in Florida, just like Lilith, and briefly runs into Harry, who is looking to shoot the breeze with his room.
Yeah, shoot the breeze in the bed.
Shooting something.
Twinkies or toaster strudels? You be the
choice. I meant drugs, you pervert. But as usual, Pete is on his way out. Peter later visits the Stacy home and meets with Gwen.
So we're just rounding everybody I don't like. That's fine.
Oh my! Who asked Peter to share his secret with her because his disappearances have gone on far too long. Peter promises he'll tell her soon. But
he's
not
like,
yet.
It won't matter in the end. You're getting pushed off a bridge anyway.
I was gonna say I'll tell you when you're dangling off that bridge, but I don't know, man. We're getting another 50-some issues out of her.
I know.
Another 4 years? Oh my god. Promise he'll tell her, but not yet. Before going out on a date, they are interrupted by George, Stacy, and Joe. George Stacy and Joe Robertson.
Double cock block.
You're not a Parker. You're not a swinger, are you?
It's like I haven't hung out with Doctor Strange in weeks, man.
Oh my!
I'm not down in the village living it up.
A bare-chested. Interrupted by George Stacy and Joe Robertson, who have been talking about Spider-Man. George asked Peter to come back sometime soon and discuss what he knows about Spider-Man, having taken so many pictures of the wall crawler.
You know that book you wrote? Yeah, suspicious.
Hasn't had the book yet, but you know.
I know.
So do you think George Stacy knows right now, because on his, as he's dying, he's like, I know you're basically, I know you're Spider-Man.
Idiot not to put two and two together. Those pictures are terrible. No other photographer caught this, really, bro?
I think for the longest time, they had George Stacy, and then he died. But I think they were kind of subtly hitting like the Gordon thing that like Joe Robertson knew.
Oh, Joe always knew. He's not. That's why he always gave him top dollar for those blurry ass pictures. Come on, be serious.
But the funniest was like during the Clone Saga when like Peter's in Jonah's office, Robbie's there, and they're all standing there. Then Ben Reilly comes swinging through as Spider-Man, and like Joe just has like this shocked look on his face, and Peter's like, "What's wrong, Joe? Never seen me and my friend Spider-Man."
The hell out of him. I love that scene. I love it. Gaslighting at its finest, bro.
Exactly. Never see me with my friend in the costume who's built just like me.
Some say we're twin cousins. We look alike, we talk alike.
Oh my. The next morning, when Peter hears reports of a giant lizard on the radio, Lilith Hellfire knocks on the door. No. He goes out on the prowl as Spider-Man in hopes of capturing the lizard before anyone else does.
Well, we have those giant 8-inch African snails down here that they had to quarantine like a whole place for because they're like poisonous and they eat through like stucco and paint.
Lizards.
Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like I live in Australia. I'm waiting on a drop bear.
Oh my! What are you saying? What are you saying about Florida?
We're the Australia of America.
What the F?
Oh my
Quite
God.
literally, we are the land down under here.
Hey-oh. Right.
Sure enough. That's not a panhandle. That's a dick.
Where do you live? On the taint?
Basically.
Hey-oh.
I live in the prostate, technically. It's like that little cove, little cluster up in there.
Oh, the on switch? Okay. Sure enough, Spider-Man finds the lizard. However, he is so determined to not hurt his friend, Kurt Connors, that the lizard manages to overpower the wall crawler and beat him close to submission.
He said, "Daddy, crush me."
Oh, my.
I mean, he beat him into submission is all I'm saying.
He's beating him like he's Lilith Hellfire's boyfriend. Jeez.
Well, I don't know if it was consensual.
True. As the lizard dangles Spider-Man.
Swear to me! He's like, oh, wait. No, I'm not Batman.
Oh, good for you.
I can't wait to see him play Thor tomorrow.
Oh, good for you.
Oh, my God. You see that meme that's going around there? Like Christian Bale. And what is it? What's it? Not when you don't believe in God.
Oh, atheist?
Yeah, they're like Christian Bale, and then him in Thor: The Dark World, atheist Bale.
Funny.
Here
comes Johnny Storm, and I'm just like, random Johnny Storm is random?
The Human Torch arrives. Hey, man, look, he showed up in an issue with Daredevil, man. He's always the guy who just butts in. The Human Torch arrives just in time to save Spider-Man and ruin his plan to lure the lizard down the side of the building. After bringing Spider-Man back to the rooftop, the Torch decides to fight the lizard on the wall crawler's behalf. Spider-Man seems powerless to stop what he thinks will be the destruction of the lizard, as well as its alter ego, Kurt Connors.
Wait. Can we just talk about, was Spider-Man villains so lacking that people were really rooting for the return of the lizard? Like, really? I don't think so.
I think Stan's like, oh, who have we done in a while? Because because the lizard talks about his last encounter with Spider-Man, which was Spider-Man 45. So
yeah.
It's been 30
Honestly,
issues.
I'd rather see the Shocker show up than the Lizard. The Lizard's annoying because he
Oh
comes
my
with
God.
family issues, okay?
Imagine that time, Lil. Issue 45 was the Lizard. I'm pretty sure a Shocker was 46. So
Yeah.
you went Lizard, Shocker. It's like, here.
It was a welcome change, all I can say.
It seems like a regular rotation because what last episode didn't we do? We had Shocker, so it's like Stan is like a regular rotation. Oh my God. All the roads were like.
Stan is a creature of, of routine.
No. All of Spider-Man's villains were like Venom back in the day. They're like, okay, it's my turn.
It's been a year.
Here's my ticket.
Honestly, I think it is kind of like clockwork at this point. Mm-hmm. Except for poor old Vulture. I'd rather have Vulture than the Lizard, to be honest.
Although they mess with the Vulture, too. You know, what was that? Blackie Drago?
Yeah.
Because they're like, he's too old. Man, that's the contest. Who's going to die first, Aunt May or the Vulture?
Come on. Well, Mephisto's her husband, and he don't want her down there now.
I was going to say, we should have a betting poll, and it's like, see, the death doesn't have to stick, but let's see who dies first. All right.
Okay. Theory. Aunt May is actually a horny Doombot. Or a Skrull.
She's killed enough husbands and stuff, yeah. And
I'm
boyfriends.
just saying. It was me. It wasn't Betty Brant. It's been Aunt May the whole time, bro.
Wait a minute. That's why she had to stop dating Willie Lumpkin, man. He knows Doombots.
Yeah, he knows too much.
Yeah. Nah, I still like the Betty theory.
I know. But wouldn't it be funny? And that's why she doesn't die.
Can you imagine?
He was worried about his parents being robots and clones. It's Aunt May he should be worried about.
Oh my God, they could be the chameleon just said your parents. Doom sends superior puss.
Superior puss.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't doubt she had a thing with Captain America. I'm just saying at this point.
Who, Aunt May?
Yeah.
Hey man, you talk about Steve Rogers, man. He's effing his way through history.
He's been around the way.
He's effing his way through history. I know Charlie was like, oh, he's like asexual. I'm like, no, he's not.
I'm like, what Captain America you've been reading? Even I know that.
Peggy Carter,
the poo time.
Peggy Carter, Sharon Carter, Bernie Rosenthal, Diamondback. It's like
Bucky.
Oh,
they were in that foxhole together way too long.
Oh my God! In the early 2000s, he had a girlfriend named Connie Ferrari.
Oh yeah, I do quite remember that.
Ferrari. Vroom vroom.
You know, Ferrari's Italian for redhead.
Really?
Yes, it is. Because I guess their engines are red. They make it red, so yeah.
All right, should we get to the next issue?
Let's. Because this was a poop show of everybody I hate.
Amazing Spider-Man number 77, October 1969.
Shocktober!
It's up to 15 cents now.
Yeah, I know. It used to be 12. Inflation's a bitch.
3 cents. Oh my God. I wish we lived in the era where it only went up 3 cents.
Ours goes up like $2.
I know.
Hold the line at $2.99. My ass.
Whoa. All right. In the blaze of battle.
Johnny, go home. And it's 20 pages. So
blaze of battle. Hey man, stand out and sell them ads, kid.
True. Oh my God, so many ads.
Hey man, DC's not putting out 12 issues a month in 1960. 12 issues a year. Marvel is, okay?
One thing Stan's gonna do, he's gonna make his money. He's gonna make his money.
Oh yeah, man. He's the king.
We need the money, Jimmy.
If he has to blow somebody out of jail with dynamite, he's gonna do it.
Hey man. Say what you will about Stan, man. A lot of these characters might not have survived to the modern day if it wasn't for Stan and his.
He did drag them kicking and screaming. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah. All right, but speaking of writers, Stan Lee, penciler John Buscema, inker Jim Mooney, Sam Rosenletterer.
Yep, and editor Stan Lee.
Stan Lee, there he is, taking credit for this one, Lil.
Good old Jim Mooney, always there when you need him.
Oh, God. The Human Torch has gotten in the middle of Spider-Man's fight with the Lizard and is bent on destroying the creature, unaware that Spider-Man wants to avoid such a conclusion. Tries to